What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got FUT Champ Highlights Part 1 and you are taking a look at the new team for the weekend. We are looking at a Renato Sanchez FUT birthday card. We all knew it was going to happen. As soon as I did him on this account, we all knew he was going to slide straight into my FUT Champs team. We also have an inform CR7, so we upgraded from the gold to the inform. We have a Moment Zambrotta that will be playing in the right centre back position, and we also have a FUT birthday Royce sitting on the bench. The reason, by the way, he's sitting on a bench is simply because if I put him into the starting 11, he'll instantly get full chemistry, but my boy Player of the Month Mbappe will only get 5 chemistry. So that's literally the only reason I didn't actually, put him into the team. Like, I really did want to, but like, if Neymar's there and all, and Neymar's been treating me so well since I've got him, Mbappe's been treating me so well since I got him, I can't really remove those two out of the team for this Royce card. So Royce was obviously an amazing super sub, but I actually only think I subbed him on once. I subbed him on once for the whole of the weekend, because these players like Neymar, these players like Mbappe, these players like 94 CR7, they don't need to get subbed off. They really don't. But if I go into extra time, Royce obviously gets subbed on, and we all know what Royce can do on that pitch. Either way, if we are talking about that Moment Zambrotta I had in that right centre-back position, you know what? I should have done a review on him. I really should have. Like, a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, were sending me messages on Twitter, sending me messages on Instagram. They were on my stream in the chat going, "Are you gonna review Moment Zambrotta?" And I didn't end up doing it. I really didn't. And I thought, that amount of coins for a fullback, knowing how many good fullbacks there are this year, I didn't really feel like it was worth it. So I said, you know what, let's bring him into this weekend and let's actually test him in that centre-back position and let's see how he actually plays there. And oh my God, have I missed out. This card, pace, he's got it. Tackling ability, he's got it. And he's got some crazy block animations. Like, I am seeing this guy nowhere near the ball, and all of a sudden he starts flying a leg out and somehow, some way gets the ball for a block. So yeah, this Moment Zambrotta, he was one of my favorite cards this week. Let's just say that he was an absolute beast in that defensive line. And will he be removed? That's the real question. I'm not sure. I doubt he'll be removed because he's a top tier player. It's like, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I do obviously want to test out other fullbacks and in the centre-back position and see how they kind of play. So Zambrotta, he may stay in next week or he may not stay next week. But I feel like there is a high chance he'll stay for another weekend. But let's talk about this 94 CR7 as well, boys. This 94 CR7, I thought was going to be like a huge, kind of upgrade from the gold version. I thought we was going to get a CR7 that's going to feel more agile on the ball. A CR7 that's going to have a lot of stamina to his game, A CR7 that's going to have an outstanding shooting ability. And I must admit, the shooting ability I did feel like was slightly better, but I didn't feel like there was a huge difference between the two. I'm going to be honest, like 94 CR7, I'm not sure how much I picked him up for. I can't remember. I think it was like 3 mil plus. I'm going to be honest, I actually think it was 3 mil plus, but don't obviously, take my word for it because I'm not 100% on that. And the gold CR7 is going for what, like 700k, 800k, something around there. And I'm going to be honest, I don't believe it's worth the upgrade. I really don't. Like, for me personally, I was just using this card and I saw the dribbling ability the exact same pretty much. The shooting ability, as I said, was slightly better, but that is something you are may going to notice or may not going to notice, But yeah, for the upgrade and how much coins it's worth, I don't feel like it's worth it. I really don't. So one thing I may do for the upcoming weekend league is sell 94 CR7 and actually get the 95 version. Because I could afford the 95, but the reason I didn't actually end up getting him is because I didn't want to waste all my coins. Because I know if there's like a really expensive SBC card that comes out, then all of a sudden I cannot do them on any of my accounts. Like I usually do all the SBCs, all like the 200k, the 300k, the 400k SBCs on my main account on Xbox. But when it comes down to this account right here, it's like, this is the big boy account. This is where I do the players like Marco Reus. This is the big boys like I do Renato Sanchez and all of those kind of players. So yeah, I wanted to save a few coins for the player reviews and all of that. So that's the only reason I didn't get the 95. But I do kind of regret it because with this 94, I just didn't see it being worth the upgrade. I really didn't. And it's so disappointing because you feel like a +2 overall with obviously +2 stats and some even being +3. You would expect it to be like, you know, a decent difference between the two. But I just didn't really see it. And it was really, really disappointing to see. But we are going to go 5-0 up in this game right here. And we match up against this team next. I see a Moments Dembele, an Essien, a gold Lionel Messi, but I also see a 95 rated in form CR7. And I'm sitting here like, okay, 95 in form CR7. We was just talking about him a minute ago, and apparently we're playing up against him. But do you see the top of the screen? Do you see that Pakilos? I remember this exact game. The amount of times the Pakilos symbol, the red one, not even the yellow, or I don't think there's a green. I think there's only yellow or red, but just straight red every single time. It was just straight red. And like all the games beforehand, it wasn't doing that. So I believe it honestly was just the connection rather off the server, or the connection between us two, because it was bad. Let's just say that it was really bad. The delay in this game right here, I remember it, and it wasn't the greatest, but we're still going to hit him with the little composure, you know, the little, what's called bridge into like a calm and composed hill to hill to get around the keeper. Going up against this team, a very interesting team, you know, like you don't see Mbappe and Neymar playing the centre mid positions, like both of them in the same team very often. But he also had a silver player to get the people on, I think it was full chemistry. But look at that. I'm telling you, like, how can people say, I need to remove this Mbappe from the team? You cannot say it. Like, I understand Royce is literally like rotting on the bench, but it's like, if a player is performing this well, I cannot sit there and take him out of the team. It's simple as that, boys. But we are going to try to go 3-0 up here. CR7 with the ball. Look at his pace. Look at this. CR7. Well played, lad. Going to go for that fake shot. LAKEY had to cancel to the outside. What a pass, by the way. Neymar's going to go for that standing scoop turn. The standing scoop turn, by the way, sometimes you can do it off like a move. Like, no, like a moving way. I don't know. It's like very weird. You can do it sometimes while you're moving. And it's just like, I don't know how it makes sense, but it does at the same time, because you're holding LT while you're actually doing it, and it's very unexpected. A lot of people get like absolutely destroyed with the standing scoop turn while you're moving slightly, and they just don't expect it, and you get a wide open opportunity, and you obviously get the goal. But look at Renato Sanchez. Look how high he's bombing up the pitch, and he gets himself a penalty. I'm obviously not going to take it with him, but you see what I mean when it comes down to this Sanchez. Like, he gives me a crazy defensive presence. But when he's going forward, do not sleep on this guy. Like, the shooting ability, he's got it. The dribbling ability, he's got it. The passing, like, he's got everything that he needs to go forward. And that's something I really did enjoy about him this week in league. But he's on the ball right here. I'm going to go for these RBY ball all the way over to CR7. We're going to ball around the keeper. As you clearly can see, the guy stopped playing. He has paused it as well, and he is going to rage quit. So another rage quit to add to the list. Matching up against this team up next, I see a Moments Nedved, and I see Zerbul. And I'm thinking to myself, it's a pretty good team. It really is. But I see Areola in goal. And I'm going to be honest, Areola is one of those players that you can't make too much fun of, okay? Because this guy does pull out outrageous saves. Let's not get that twisted. Like, he gets some outrageous saves. But in most occasions, when you're matching up against, you know, a CR7 and Mbappe and Neymar, Areola ain't going to pull out many saves. Let's just say that. But 18 minutes in, we are going to get another rage quit. But look at this. This is a very colourful team, but at the same time, a beautiful team. I see a Moment Xavi. And I believe it's the first time I've actually played Xavi Moments card this year. And I did really want to see how we actually perform, because with Xavi, I feel like he's just one of those players that was outrageously good IRL. But when it comes down to playing him in FIFA, he's not that great. But we don't even get to see anything, because this guy rage quits. And I believe it was in like the first 10 minutes. So we didn't even see Moment Xavi on the ball. But going up against this team, a very meta team, Renato Sanchez, I believe I saw Neymar and Eto'o as well. He's going to take kickoff. We intercept. Look at the Neymar press, by the way. Neymar goes in very hard. But if Renato Sanchez is going to play that ball, Mbappe going to go for that hill-to-hill. Power shot towards the near post. And someone, please tell me how Moment Schmeichel has allowed that ball into the back of the net. I will never understand, because I've personally never seen that animation where I shoot it towards the near post, he kind of like pushes it up towards his own goal, but he is going to end up rage quitting. We take these rage quits, we got plenty, and I mean on plenty, but CR7, Vidal, Perisic, Bruno Fernandes, Dalglish, Neymar, another really good team. Quadrado on the ball, I see CR7 making that run in behind. Am I going to go for the sweat? No, because I see this guy stop playing, and as soon as he stopped playing, I was like, oh, okay. So he's pretty much just said, I've got the guaranteed goal. So I was like, all right, I'll take it, I guess. CR7 on the ball, though, going to squeeze it to Mbappe, scooped around the corner. Migiri spin cancel to absolutely turn the player inside out. Look how lucky we're getting, by the way. This guy's not pressing me at all. I'm just literally like moving around in his box, and he's not coming anywhere near me. This guy is playing for that block. And when people do that, all you have to do is be composed, walk around their box, and just find yourself that open option. But we end up getting a penalty here, and can we make it 3-0? The amount of penalties, by the way, we got this weekend league was absolutely ridiculous. And we are going to go for a little special tactic, let's say, and it is going to be a chip towards the top bins. We are making it 3-0, and this guy rage quits before the 30th minute. Another person that has the FUT birthday Royce with a FUT birthday Ozil, but he's done well to obviously link up all the players there. Neymar on the ball, passes to Mbappe, Mbappe passes it to CR7. He's obviously going to run onto it. Look at the pace. Look at the pace. Go on, CR7. Can I go for a ball roll? I am going to go for a ball roll. I go for the early shot, knowing that if I take my time when going for that, like, around the goalkeeper thing, it's going to, you know, it's going to get blocked most likely. But what a pass through the middle, through my whole defensive line to Ozil. And then this guy goes through on goal with CR7. Finesse shot round my team of the year Neuer, and all of a sudden I'm 2-1 down. And this is why I said to myself, listen, can't be 2-1 down. You have to step up. Let's go. Neymar on the ball. Pass to Kimmich. Kimmich to CR7. CR7 scooped around a corner. You know how it is. It's always going to be a goal. It's literally gold version. 93 in form. 94, 95. You know CR7. That's going to go in. Mbappe on the ball, though, do a beautiful skill move to get past the defender. We make it 3-2. Kimmich on the ball. Passes it to Neymar. Heel to heel. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to continue running. Just going to cut into the inside. Kimmich back to Neymar. Going to go for the directional nutmeg. To the heel to heel. Look what I need to do to break this guy down. I'm telling you, boys. Defensively, the guy was good. But look at that. You're telling me player of the month Mbappe misses that opportunity? I will never understand. And he plays a wonder ball to Ansu Fati. Trent, he shoots through me. So you're telling me I play a beautiful like pass around thing on the edge of the box just so we can get a DC? There's no way, man. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. It's the 91st minute and we get a DC. Bring me into extra time. Please bring me into extra time. The guy scored some alright goals, I guess. He really did. But like that Mbappe chance is a huge killer. And then we go into the next game and we're 1-0 down. So we have just had another DC. I think, by the way, this is like 5 or even 6 weeks with a DC. We go 2-0 down. Hold up a second. Am I about to lose 2 games in a row? Surely not. Mbappe in the 18th minute. I say, listen, if we're going to go down, we go down with a fight, because there's no way he's going to allow, you know, 2 goals to go in, like me to allow 2 goals to go in and not come out of a fight. Come on now. CR7 to Mbappe. Ball roll to a scoop turn. Just going to take it very calm, trying to use the footwork of these players that I have. We make it 2-2. So straight like that, we're back into it. We're back into the game in the first half. Rooney on the ball. We put on a press. Can we make it 3-2? Come on, Mbappe through on goal once again, and you already know how it is. If he moves the keeper early, we shoot it the other way, we get that goal. It's simple as that. We make it 3-2. Going into the second half, directional nutmeg to get that acceleration boost. He goes in from the back. I'm going to be honest, I do believe it was a clean tackle. Like, you look at it and you think to yourself, it doesn't actually look too bad. Like, it looks like he got the ball first, but we end up getting a penalty. I guess I would take it. It's going to be 4-2. Armstrong plays it to Rooney. Rooney plays the first time pass all the way over to Podolski. He ball rolls and just slots it straight past Timothy and Neuer. That was something that was unexpected, by the way. Like, I understand shooting in that kind of angle would be okay, but like the animation he got for the shot was very weird. But look at that. No. Luke Shaw. hitting that ball off the crossbar, off an open goal. Come on, EA, stop doing it to me. We go 5-3 up. We're about to make it 6-3 with the CR7. Can he go for the cross goal finish? I can. So we was 2-0 down in this game right here in the first half. We make it 6-3 in the second half, and we are going to get a rage quit. And that is going to be 14-1 in the first game, boys. In the first part of FUT Champs. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, every week it's a 14-1, and the one's always a DC. It's the most frustrating thing you will see, but it's EA serves at the end of the day, and you know how it goes. But, boys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment, but for now, peace.